Okay, let's graph y equals -1. Okay, we've been saying we want a fraction sitting in front of the x, and we want a number after the plus so that we know what the y-intercept is after the plus, and we know what the rise and the run are, which would be in front of the x. But this is a little bit different because there isn't even an x there. The trick is there is no x. So think about this. If there is no x there, how many x's are there? Like what number of x's? Okay, there'd be 0 x's sitting there. Okay, so if you do not have an x at all, think of it as having 0 x's. So just think of it as 0x minus 1. Okay, take it a step further. Take that minus 1 to fill in the blanks. That'd be plus a -1. 0x. Okay, 0 still is not a fraction. And to make any whole number into a fraction, just stick a 1 underneath it. So 0 over 1 would be the fraction sitting in front of the x. Okay, so tip 4. If there is no x at all, just think of it as a 0x in place of that, in that first position. Okay, so now it's time to graph it. Look at the number on the end after the plus sign is the y-intercept. It's -1. Use the slope, the rise and the run to travel. Okay, this is a little different than what you're used to, but the rise is 0. So I guess you could think of it as up or down, but the rise is 0, so that means you don't go up at all. Or you could think of it as going up 0 and then right 1. Okay, so if I'm at -1, okay, I'm not going to go up at all. I'm just going to go over 1. Look what I'm getting, kind of something a little different. I'm just going to get a horizontal line because I'm not going up at all, and then I'm going over 1. So I'm getting a horizontal line. We'll do horizontal and vertical lines in more detail later. Okay, draw my arrows. So it goes on forever and ever. Okay, so if there's no x, think of it as 0x. Make that 0 into a fraction by putting a 1 underneath it. Okay, so you're going to start with -1 on the y-axis, and then you're going to go up 0 over 1. Okay, and again, we'll do this later, but anytime you have y equals a number, it's always going to be a horizontal line. Okay, let me know if you have questions.